sick.
Power is giving us good representation. He is showing the strength of the bald people out there with this Dawson crossover. As we get into this one, now Power and Lopes already got the 3-0 victory against Wess and Vim 10 Kilo in the winners semifinals that we mentioned right before we went on that break. But now this is, hopefully, you know, if you're a Wess and Vim 10 Kilo fan, this is the revenge. This is the revenge on the elimination side of the bracket, hoping they can turn that around.
Yeah, I mean, the big question is, what was Wess playing when they were in the winner's side of the bracket? Because, of course, like we talked about before the break, Wess made that swap over to the Tesca and has been looking very solid. Vem going to get that big recovery onto Power. Power, the most damage so far. Ooh, the neutral light will launch, and that's going to be a KO for Vem.
Yeah, Vem was the most damaged, and all of a sudden, I mean, not counting Power because he's on his second stock, but Vem is actually the least damaged so far. And Lopes is going to fall there. Now they have the man advantage up against Power as a neutral air into the side air. Okay.
What a follow up.
3. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that. Lopes is there. That highly telegraphed ground pound. Lopes does find the down air for the nice punish there. Even that neutral light came out over the edge, but Vim did a great job of spacing just under that on the wall so he didn't get caught by it. And he got back on the main stage and punished Lopes.
Vem still surviving there on that left side. Got that wall touch. Wess with the down sig. That's going to be another KO. Power down to his final stock here. And a ground pound from Wess. He's dominating.
I'm telling you, man, the Weska is different.
He's
so good with it.
Dude, he just got both of them with that. Dude, yeah, I would do that too. I would just keep throwing out the sig. I don't even know why he decided to side air off into the sunset, because there was like a chance he could survive there.
I think he just wanted to respawn as quickly as possible, because like, yeah, he's going to spend 8 seconds getting back over to the wall, giving the red team plenty of time to put their pressure onto Vem and their damage and their focus and everything onto Vem. So it's just smarter to let what's lost go. You know, if you're a bald man, you eventually, look, just quick clean to it.
Accept your losses.
Shave that head, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Deep red for both red team members, though. That recovery not going to help them out too much, but that one might have.
Nice.
Vem with the side air. Combo into the recovery. Wess and Vem going to take game number 1 in convincing fashion.
Holy.
Very different from what happened in the winner side.
Oh, yeah. Now, again, that is just game 1, and we could see a massive momentum shift once, like, Power and Lopes, like, wake up for the moment, and they're like, whoa, remember, this is the team that we already beat. We remember the history, so we know we can do it again. Or maybe Wess and Vem just run away with this.
I mean, they do have quite a bit of momentum right now. We'll see if anything changes as we get ready to get into game number 2. It's going to be Small Fortress of Lion. It looks like this has been a pretty popular pick as of late.
Yes. I like this stage a lot because it does have one platform, which isn't like the biggest complication that we have. We have 2 soft platform maps. We have 3 soft platform maps. We're not even going to talk about Halo out there. I'm just going to pretend that map doesn't exist. But yeah, a lot of people really like this map because the soft platform isn't crazy here, and you also have decent sized sidewalls.
We're back onto the fortress. Vem falling real low on the left side, but he's able to get back up, finally picking up that axe.
So Power and Lopes are, of course, going to be looking to put out a lot more damage this game, and I expect that they will. Last game, Power was limited to 186 damage. Lopes was limited to 259. Meanwhile, Wess did 515. I believe, yeah, that's more than both Power and Lopes combined.
That was brutal, but that's the combo that the red team wanted. The Nair setup, the down line, and there's the side sig on the left side as well. That's going to be 2 KOs in favor of the red team.
I'm still kind of stuck on that Harkonnen jab that you threw at me, which is crazy because you haven't even seen the movie.
Dude, I'm just trying to relate to the youths. I'm sorry.
That's so messed up.
Downlight side air, great follow-up coming out from Wess. That'll even things up here.
There is a weapon on the field, unfortunately, for Power. Lopes is, of course, going to grab it, but he's able to grab that one that spawns on that soft platform, come in with the gauntlets that we just saw him find 2 great KOs with, first the neutral signature and then the side signature.
Neutral light. Lopes not in position. You saw him try to fast fall, turn around neutral light.
Vim starting to struggle just a little bit in terms of the damage pacing. He's taking a lot more than everybody else.
That's a charge up, and that'll hit them both. It still lands on Wess, which is the most important part.
I thought that recovery from Power was going to KO Wess off the top for sure, but no. He's still living on this one. Can't say the same for Vim 10 Kilo.
Gets taken out on the right side. Lopes with the down air, going to take out Wess on the left side. Red team actually looking healthier than when they took the first stocks.
Vem was almost ready at the perfect time with that neutral signature. It would have bounced off the stage, but would have been nice. He grabs that one, though, and that is the full team wipe. And all of a sudden, we find ourselves at an even game here. It seemed like the momentum was going to shift like we talked about, as it was like 4 stocks to 2, and then all of a sudden, that damage was added up on Power. That damage was added up on Lopes, and they cleaned it up very quickly, fighting themselves back into this one.
Yeah, that was some really solid cleanup coming out from this blue team. Wess catching a lot of people with that sidelight, but one of them was his teammate.
Target swapping coming out from Wess, and the follow-up from Vem, and the handoff back to Wess.
That is not easy to do. The unidirectional combos, definitely tricky. Downlight, neutral air, not quite enough. Here's the team combo. Lopes tries to back up, but doesn't hit the downlight. Oh! Doesn't get the interrupt, and that's going to be Power falling. It's all left to Lopes.
And the AoE from like the final hit also made contact from Lopes. Perfect timing on that from Wess to get the interrupt, and he stayed down enough to not get hit by the down air, still get around and find his own down air for the KO. Dude, Weska is so nasty.
Dude, that jump turnaround down air from Wess at the very end was so gross. It came out so quick. Like, there is no opportunity to react at all to that one. You're going to see it here in just a second, as Wess did launch Lopes over to the left side, and watch this dare whiff from Lopes. Bam.
Fast fall to get under, around, behind, and above to find the down air KO. The Weska is so good. No swaps coming from blue team, and no swaps coming from red team either.
No. When you got a team comp like this, I would be kind of surprised if Lopes swapped. Like, of all people, I think Lopes has the most room to swap, because 7 is like arguably the least conventional of the 2v2 legends on the screen. But still, like, I'm very much expecting Lopes to have really practiced this coming into this.
And you say unconventional, and you're exactly right, but also the way Lopes is now playing 7 is very conventional. Like, he's not really playing, I mean, he is playing 7 because, of course, you have the stats, you have the weapon combination, but he's not using the signatures. So really, he's just like playing a cannon player, or a cannon legend with 7 stats, and then he's playing a spear legend with 7's stats. So the signatures that he was doing, the down signature like all the time on the cannon, that's just mostly gone.
Ooh, Wess gonna catch 2 people, but Lopes so damaged. That'll be a KO.
Oh! The pickup from high. Wess! He was disarmed there and wasn't able to get over to that wall in time. So we have an even game now, about 50 seconds into this game. Vem didn't have time to get out of hit stun and then put out his recovery to get back over onto the wall. So he's going to fall as well. Power, the only one still living on first stock.
Yo, but Lopes has got to be careful here. Even though Power is the one on the first stock, if Lopes falls...
Nice.
Okay.
Dude, Lopes is just running.
Yeah.
He thinks it's much more valuable to wait for Power to come back in rather than trying to find, you know, little bits of piecemeal damage here and there, 1 or 2 hits on the blue team, because he risks getting caught in a team combo and taking massive damage. Nice interrupt.
Follow-ups there. Oh! Side air almost does it.
What?
I think his neutral light like got hit out of the neutral. Like, like Lopes hit the neutral light, and I think Power hit them out of it.
Okay. I didn't happen to notice like what sent him up at that weird angle.
It was a weird like multiple moves hit at the exact same frame. Neutral light, still not enough. Lots of people getting deep into the red. Down light, chase dodge through the weapon toss.
Interesting choice to go immediately. I guess he thought Vem was on his way over, and like Olgrim's a reasonably fast legend. So I think he just overestimated how quick Vem was able to be there, because of course you'd probably go for the D-Light into the neutral air, the true KO combo.
Yeah, I was really expecting that neutral air to come out. Maybe he just like didn't want to let that like interrupt happen as a whole, but Vem, deep red, gonna get taken out. Everybody's on final stocks, but the difference here is Power and Lopes currently down 2.
Everybody does have a weapon in their hand. We've seen a lot of gauntlets from Power. I feel like I haven't necessarily been paying attention to his axe gameplay. Not that it's not been there, but I just haven't been paying attention to it. Previous game, he did 80 damage on the axe, so at least on the last game, we didn't see too much of it. Wess over on the edge again. Now he's completely disengaging. Values the 2v1 much higher.
Lopes getting knocked around. Power also in the red. The side air takes out Power. Recovery takes out Lopes. Weska and Vem 10 Kilo with a clean sweep. 3-0.
What a momentum change going into that one from them right out of the gate. Frame one, and it seemed like it really never fell out of their favor. It waxed and waned. It wasn't complete 6-stock domination the whole time. Well, it was never 6-stock.